Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Rajkaran Verma and I'm excited to help you get ready for your NEET biology test. To do well in NEET biology, you need to really understand the main ideas in different topics. It's not just about memorizing, it's about getting the basics and using them in different situations. In this video, we'll look at the important areas and kinds of questions that show up a lot in the NEET biology test. We'll make complicated ideas easy to understand so you can feel confident answering those exam questions. Remember, doing well in NEET biology comes from studying regularly and really understanding the subject. So let's get started on this exciting learning adventure together. Let's begin. The world of living things is super diverse, and NEET biology often tests how well you understand how living things are grouped, identified, and their special features. Think of it like a puzzle. You need to know the pieces and how they fit together. One common question asks you to tell the difference between groups like Monera, Protista, and fungi based on what they're like. For example, do you remember what makes Monera, like bacteria, different from Protista, like algae and amoebas? Monera are simple cells without a nucleus, while Protista are more complex cells with a nucleus and other parts. Understanding these basic differences is really important for doing well in NEET biology, and don't forget the big picture. NEET often asks about how living things are classified, from kingdom to species. Remember, each level of classification gets more specific, showing how they're related and what features they share. Now, let's look closer at how plants and animals are built. These NEET biology questions test what you know about their structures and how they work together. Pictures can really help here. Imagine being asked to describe a leaf. You'll need to remember how the different layers are arranged. A labeled diagram is super useful. Or maybe you need to tell the difference between two types of muscles in humans. Remember, one type helps you move on purpose, while the other type controls things you don't think about, like your digestion. Each type of tissue looks different because it does a different job. Let's explore the tiny world of cells, the basic units of life. Understanding cells is super important for NEET biology because it's the foundation for harder topics. It's like learning the alphabet before you can read words and sentences. Think about mitochondria, the powerhouses of the cell, and chloroplasts, where plants make food. NEET often asks about what they look like and what they do. Remember, mitochondria make energy for the cell, while chloroplasts capture light energy to make food. Another important idea is the difference between simple and complex cells. Simple cells, like bacteria, don't have a nucleus, while complex cells, like plant and animal cells, do have a nucleus and other parts. Mastering these cell ideas is like unlocking a secret code for understanding how life works. Human physiology is a big part of NEET biology, covering all the important systems that keep us alive. It's like exploring a complicated machine. One common question area is digestion. Be ready to describe how food travels through our digestive system and how enzymes break down food. The circulatory system, with the heart as its pump, is another important topic. NEET often asks you to draw and label the heart and explain how it pumps blood. And don't forget about breathing. You'll need to understand how we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide and how our lungs work. Reproduction is how life continues, and NEET biology explores how humans and plants reproduce. For example, you might see questions about the menstrual cycle. It's important to understand the changes in a woman's body that get it ready for pregnancy. Plant reproduction is also interesting. NEET often asks about how flowering plants reproduce. Remember how pollen travels to make a new plant. Understanding these processes helps us understand how life on Earth continues. Congratulations on finishing this overview of important NEET biology topics. Remember, this is just the start. Mastering these topics will give you a strong base for NEET biology. Now it's your turn to explore more, practice with questions, and make your understanding stronger. Don't be afraid to go back over things, ask questions, and get help when you need it. Keep practicing, stay curious, and believe in yourself. I know that if you work hard, you'll reach your NEET biology goals. Good luck with your studies.